noise. I made fire. I wasn't the loud one in the room. I wasn't the one explaining myself. I wasn't there to be seen. I was there to watch, to measure, to study, because the man I've become, the one who carries the fire of entire kingdoms in his chest, doesn't walk like a torch. He walks like a storm with no mercy. They underestimated me again and again because I didn't scream. I didn't ask. I didn't beg for their spotlight. But let me tell you something. Kings don't beg. We bring gravity. You could feel it in the way I stood, in the way I never flinched, in the way my silence made the loudest ones nervous, because they could feel something in me. Ancient, unexplained, unapologetic. I never needed their validation because I wasn't made in their world. I was forged in something far older. I wasn't raised on thrones. No crown was handed to me. No one trained me to rule. But deep inside, there was always a rumble, a pressure, a force, a flame that never asked permission. It followed me when I was broke. It followed me when I was lost, when I was doubted, mocked, tested. Still, it burned. Still, it lived. Still, it whispered, "You were born for more than this." I never chased fame. I never chased applause. What I chased was clarity, was discipline, was war with myself, and I won. Now I don't need to explain who I am. I walk into the room, and the fire in my chest speaks for me. They think I'm cold. They think I'm distant. They think I'm too quiet. But they don't know what it feels like to carry generations of silence inside your bones, to walk through life knowing you were built to change it, but born without a map. I don't post my pain. I don't bleed for applause. I don't scream to be seen, because the fire I carry was never meant for sympathy. It grows in the shadows. It grows in the exile. It grows in the war zone where no one claps. I kept moving even when the world turned its back, because deep inside me lives a kingdom, starving to be released. That's why I move different. That's why I lead even when no one follows. That's why I never begged, not once. Because this fire, it's not for them. It's for me. You think I'm quiet? Good. Stay uncomfortable, because that quiet you feel, that's the sound of legacy forming. That's the sound of a man who walked through hell with a match in his mouth and came back burning. While they were screaming to be noticed, I was building in silence. While they were networking, I was sharpening. While they were lying to fit in, I was bleeding to become the man they could never imitate. What I have, you can't fake, you can't borrow, you can't steal. This presence, it's bought with nights no one saw, with betrayal, with loneliness, with pain that would have broken most, but turned me into something colder, something cleaner. They call it arrogance. Let them. Because what they call arrogance is just me refusing to dim my soul, to make cowards feel tall. I don't move for noise. I don't move for applause. I move because if I don't, this fire inside me will tear me apart. I was made to lead. I was built to build. I was born to burn. Now when I speak, I don't explain. I don't debate. I don't justify. Because I don't need to. Every word I speak was paid for in blood, in silence, in suffering that made me sovereign. I didn't survive just to be liked. I didn't rise to be accepted. I rose because the world needed to see what it looks like when a man carries a nation of fire in his chest and doesn't flinch. So if I walk quiet, know this. It's because I'm holding something sacred. If I stare too long, it's because because I see through illusions. And if I speak cold, it's because my words were never meant to comfort you. They were meant to wake you up. I carry the fire of kingdoms in my chest, and I'm done hiding it. I'm done softening it. I'm done waiting for permission. The fire is awake now, and if the world can't handle it, then let it burn. I stopped trying to explain myself a long time ago, because I learned something they never did. People don't follow what they understand. They follow what they feel. You don't have to understand the sun to know it burns. You don't have to explain thunder to know it means war. And me, I'm not here to be decoded. I'm here to be felt. I wasn't made to be digestible. I wasn't born to be cute, relatable, or easy to categorize. I was made to walk ahead, even if the path was made of thorns, blood, and betrayal, because I don't move for comfort. I move for legacy. I was meant to make weak men shift in their seats. I was meant to burn so bright that it forced them to see themselves. Or run. You want to know how I lead? I don't lead with titles. I don't lead with charm. I don't lead by being likable. I lead by being the man they become when fear fails. The one they study in secret. The one they quote but never tag. The one they pretend they don't admire. Until their back is against the wall and they realize I am the voice they were too soft to develop. I didn't get here by accident. I didn't stumble into power. I walked through every storm you avoided. I bled in every battle you dodged. I sat alone when no one checked in. I rebuilt myself when no one offered help, and I kept my fire alive when the world poured ice down my throat. I don't apologize for being hard to approach, because I'm not here for your comfort. I'm here to wake the lions up. Let them misunderstand me. Let them call me arrogant. Let them talk behind my back. I don't need applause in rooms full of cowards. I don't need followers with soft spines. I need the willing, the ready, the blood-marked. Because those are the only ones who can handle the flame I carry. People don't follow me because I smile the right way. They follow me because something in their soul wakes up when I speak. Because my words aren't cute. They're carved. They weren't written. They were earned. I didn't memorize this mindset. I survived it. There are two kinds of people in this world. Those who want to be liked and those who want to lead. I chose the second one, and I paid in blood. So don't ask me to explain my presence. Don't ask me to tone it down. Don't ask me to make my fire safe for your insecurities. I'm not here to be safe. I'm here to shift the atmosphere. They said I was too cold. They said I'd never last. They said no one would follow me. Now they watch. Now they quote. Now they copy the very man they once dismissed. But they'll never catch me. Because I don't lead from memory. I lead from fire. I don't need permission. I don't need a crowd. I don't need understanding. What I need is space, silence, discipline, conviction. And when I have those four, I don't just lead, I dominate. Every time I walk into a room, I know what they feel. Even if they don't say it, he knows who he is. And I haven't figured that out yet. That's why I intimidate them. Because I'm not confused. I'm not searching. I'm not apologizing. I'm walking in full clarity. And it blinds the ones still crawling. I carry the fire of kingdoms in my chest. And I wasn't meant to explain that to the masses. I was meant to ignite the chosen, the few, the ones who feel it too, the ones who've hidden their fire, because the world made them feel too much. I speak to them, because when they hear my voice, they don't hear motivation, they hear their own reflection, finally given permission to rise. So no, I wasn't meant to be understood. I was meant to be felt. I was meant to be followed. And if that makes you uncomfortable, then get out of the way, because I'm done slowing down for people still asking for directions, while I'm already building the map. I don't lead by talking, I lead by moving, because words are currency for weak men, those who haven't bled for their beliefs. But me, I've buried too many versions of myself. To speak in theory, I speak in flame. And when I lead, it's not with speeches. It's with war in my eyes and calm in my chest. They ask how I became this. The truth, I walked through fires meant to erase me and came back carrying the heat. I didn't learn leadership from books. I learned it from betrayal, from starvation, from being the last one left when everyone else folded. Now when I walk, I don't just walk for myself. I walk like I carry generations of silence on my back. And it ends with me. The fire I carry, it isn't decoration. It's not to impress. It's not for effect. It's a warning. It's a declaration. It's a funeral for my old self, still burning, because I didn't survive all that pain. To lead politely. When I enter a room, I don't ask for respect. I bring it with me. I breathe it out. I leave it behind like a scent of smoke and prophecy. That's why I don't just talk about vision. I am the vision. Let the world fall apart. Let the doubters gather. Let the noise rise like a storm. I won't raise my voice, because I don't compete with noise. I replace it. They follow me, not because I sell them dreams, but because when they look at me, they see someone who survived without compromise. They see a man who didn't cut corners, didn't lower his crown, didn't kneel for claps. I stayed steady when others sold out. I stayed silent when others begged. Is the result of 10,000 steps in the dark. No guidance, no praise, no certainty, only fire, only pressure, only me, refusing to break. Leadership is not for the loud, it's for the lit, and I burn without asking. I rise without permission. I speak when silence has run its course. Because what I carry isn't just for me. There are men who mimic kings, wear robes they didn't earn, speak like leaders, but their voice is hollow. Then there's me. You don't need to hear my resume, just feel the weight in the room when I sit down. That weight, that's the price of authenticity. The truth is, I don't want a throne made by hands. I carry mine in my chest, because if they can build it for you, they can take it from you. But what I've built, untouchable, unbought, unburnable, because I am the fire, I am the foundation, I am the kingdom.